You are not who you are. And no, it's not because life changed or you are older now, but you have been constantly overstimulating your brain without even realizing what it is doing to you, and you are not same anymore. I remember one night I opened my phone just to check one notification, and that turned into Instagram, then YouTube, then something random. And before I knew it, 2 hours were totally gone. But what scared me the most wasn't the time that I lost, but how I went through so many actions on autopilot without even realizing what actually I was doing. No resistance, no awareness, just autopilot. And if this feels like you, this video is for you, because I am going to show you in few seconds that what actually overstimulation is doing to your brain, what actually it is turning you into, and without you realizing it. Let me ask you something, and I genuinely want you to answer it within yourself and realize where actually you are standing right now. Tell me one thing. When was the last time you were bored and just stayed there? No phone, no music, no switching tabs, just you and the quiet. Now think, have you ever noticed your patience has shrunk? You get irritated faster, small things feels bigger than they should, and you don't know why. Have you ever came across this thought in your life? Any moment? The last question, and I think most of you would be able to relate to it. Have you noticed that even when nothing is wrong, you feel restless? Even when something you are watching buffers, and you try to fill that few seconds gap and you don't know what to do, so you pick your phone. Not to find anything, just to fill that gap and feel something. Have you ever felt in any of these ways and can relate to it? Then I want you to understand that this is not something to be avoided or ignored. This is something to be addressed right away. Because this is not your personality or this is not who you are, but this is how a brain feels like, which is constantly overstimulated, and it has lost its ability to just feel the ordinary moment. You know what? The brain which is constantly seeking for overstimulation is the same brain which has capability to even move mountains. And for that you don't need a 30-day detox or to remove all the apps from your laptop, your mobile, or become a monk or become a meditator for the whole day and then only you are going to bring any change. No, you just need a small tiny action from your side. You just need to do very small actions.
You're not lazy. Your brain is just overwhelmed, overstimulated, and scattered, which makes it hard to start anything. So, here's how you take your mind back. First, walk. Walking is the most underrated physical activity. It literally clears stuck and scattered energy that often shows up as anxiety, restlessness, brain fog, endless scrolling, and feeling stuck. Your body needs movement. Until and unless you don't have that calm energy, it will be very hard for an overstimulated brain to even go for a slow activity. Second, protect your first 30 minutes. Whatever you consume first in the morning sets your dopamine level for the day. So don't let algorithm decide your state of mind before you do. Use those 30 minutes to intentionally shape your day. Sit in silence, journal, pray, get sunlight, move your body, read. Anything that feels slow, grounding and light. Because your morning, your rules. Third, reset. Once you get comfortable sitting in silence for 30 minutes every day, slowly introduce a reset day once a week. Give your brain that breaks it deserves. No social media, no streaming, no fast content, no endless scrolling. Just sit, breathe, do nothing. At first, it will feel uncomfortable, but that discomfort is proof of how overstimulated your brain has become. This isn't punishment, it's calibration. Your brain needs to remember what normal looks like, what normal feels like. Fourth, replace before you remove. As soon as you feel the urge to scroll or check your phone, redirect it. Don't fight the urge, shift your attention instead. Keep a book, water bottle, or anything calming where your phone usually sits, so that when your hand reaches automatically, let it find something slower first. So don't resist the urge aggressively, smartly redirect it. Fifth, the pause. If redirecting doesn't help, pause. The next time you feel the urge, wait 10 seconds. That small pause rebuilds the space between impulse and the choice. And if even pausing feels difficult, close your eyes and take 10 deep, complete breaths. Do it consistently and you will stop reacting to every urge. Not only the urge to scroll phone, but every urge your mind throws at you. And that's how you become responsive instead of impulsive.
So take the action right now, because as soon as you start showing up for yourself, the entire force around you start to work with you. Because you don't change overnight. You don't overstimulate your brain overnight. Similarly, you won't be able to rebuild yourself overnight. You have to be consistent with your action every single day. Those small baby steps could lead you to a big change. Trust me on this. Because the person who you were, the focused, the present, and genuinely alive in the life is not gone, but waiting for you to make that room. So go and make that.